Hello Earth signs, welcome back to my channel, the Original Aboriginal Tarot. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. Glad you came back. Please remember this is a reading, a general reading for the collective of the Earth signs. If you're tuning in for your sun sign, make sure that you check in with your moon and ascending as well, especially if nothing resonates. You want to check with your other signs, okay? If you don't know what that is, look into getting an astrological birth chart done, because you are made up of more than one zodiac sign. We all are, okay? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, thank you so much for your presence. Coming to you asking for clear messages, insight, direction to help the collective of the Earth signs on their journey through the week of June 20th through the 26th, 2021. And you guys know you can always go straight to the description box below. I've time-stamped your readings so you can get straight to it if you'd like to. Want to take the time to thank you if you supported the channel in any way. There's also a link in the description box to do that. And I pray that that be multiplied back to you tenfold. I will be using Oracle decks, tarot. Also, I'll get you guys a crystal to help with your energy and vibration for the week. And I will pull an additional number to give you some guidance as well. Numerology is something you should also be paying attention to. Your ancestors and angels and guides, thank you, like to present themselves with numbers. They'll speak to you with numbers in chronological order, or you may see double digits, triple digits, quadruple digits like 1111. Pay attention to your thoughts and whatever it is you're doing at the time when you see those numbers. Those are messages, okay, coming through to you from your ancestors and spirit guides. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for messages, please, to help the collective of the Earth signs on their journey through the week of June 20th through the 26th. And this is the Native Spirit Oracle deck. Also, guys, I am starting to do personal readings, private readings that I will deliver via email message. Thank you. And I will leave the information for that in the description box below. But I will start doing personal messages for you guys if you're interested. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for a crystal, please, to help with the aura, energy, and vibration, the Earth signs for the week of June 20th through the 26th. Pretty clear this is on your side over here, Taurus. Okay, I'll give that one to you. Jumped out, so. Thank you. And of course, the Modern Witch Tarot deck is the deck I prefer to use. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine most high, coming to you asking for direction, guidance, insight to help the collective of the Earth signs on their journey through the week, June 20th through the 26th, 2021. Messages, please, for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Help with their journey for the week. Thank you. And this is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Divine Most High. Coming to you asking for messages of enlightenment and encouragement, please, for the collective of the Earth signs to help them on their journey through the week of June 20th through the 26th. 2021. Thank you. And I will get you guys an additional number or tarot card. Maybe you want to show itself, even another zodiac with this illuminated tarot deck. It's a combination of a regular card playing deck, tarot, and additional messages. Spirit guides, ancestors, divine most high. Asking for an additional number or message to help the collective of the Earth signs with their journey for the week of June 20th through the 26th, 2021. Provide them with a number, additional message, please, to help them with their journey. Alright, Earth signs, your energies are on the table. And of course, we'll get started with you first, Taurus. Okay, so let's see what the universe has for you this week. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Maybe dragonflies mean something to you, Taurus, but this is the universe letting you know that you're being guided, so trust it, okay? And Tribal Spirit Dancer is the Native Spirit Oracle message that's come through for you. So the energy behind this card, Taurus, says let go and say yes to life. Be daring. Dance to your heart's desire and unfurl your wings and fly. Cast aside conventions and restrictions. Tune into the rhythm of life. Laugh, explore, and go beyond your predictable behaviors. Sometimes life is messy and chaotic, and that's okay. Leave the dishes and run outside in the sprinklers. So do something spontaneous, right? Stop focusing so much on work and stressing about it, and do something out of your comfort zone. Native Spirit wants you to know you are on the planet to be free. You don't always need to meet the expectations of others. You're here to explore, expand, and step into your extraordinary self. Of course, there are times to live an ordinary life, but there are also times to joyously fling your arms to the heavens and dance. So choose life on your terms. Clear out mental and emotional clutter and move beyond those situations that you've outgrown. Don't accept the rules you have placed on yourself or that others have placed on you. This is your time. Don't delay. Listening to the rhythm of your heart and following your dreams. Your journey for the week, Taurus, is to turn on music and move. The tribal dance isn't about looking good. It's about feeling the beat inside of your heart and expressing this with your body and your emotions. If you want to break free, then start first by expressing yourself, wild and free, and the circumstances of your life will transform. Yes, break out of this rigid way of your limitations or other people's expectations of you, and give yourself a moment of reprieve to just relax, right? Or do something makes you feel free. Dancing does that. This is why people like to go out and dance. Have a couple cocktails and just release the stress and expectations of life. This is what Native Spirit is encouraging you to do this week. Nobody says you have to dance in a crowd or in front of a bunch of people. You can do this for yourself at home. It's very easy to just turn on the TV and pick a music channel, or the radio, pick something that, a channel that works with you, that you like, and dance to a couple of songs. Allow your body to freely move, okay? It doesn't matter what you look like. Take advantage of that this week. And trust in the fact that the universe is guiding you. You're being directed and guided here. Here, there's a dragonfly. There's wings. Here, there are birds with wings. All this is birds, right? In the background here, in the sky. This is encouraging you to free yourself. Free yourself from some sort of expectation or something that maybe you're limiting yourself with. Your crystal is celestite. Soothe your soul. Dancing will free you, help you to do that, soothe your soul. But celestite is a crystal that's come in. The message from celestite: trust that things happen in life for a reason. It's natural to worry about the unknown, but try tapping into hope instead. Most of the time, the things you worry about don't actually end up happening. And when you look back, you realize how much time and energy you wasted stressing over something you had little control over. Of course, take action when you believe you can help or change the outcome of a situation. If not, try to replace any anxiety or tension with more positive thoughts. So soothe your mind, your body, and spirit with the comforting notion that it will all be okay in the end. The universe unfolds us and unfolds as it should. You already had that message saying trust the direction of the universe because you're being guided. Here, celestites come in to say the same thing. Not to stress and worry over things, right? The expectations or the limitations. You need to allow things to unfold and take their course. Core questions for you this week, Taurus. How does worry serve you? And what can you tell yourself to ease your worries? Your affirmation for this week is, I trust that all will be well. And then let go of a worry by finding a reason to fill up that space with hope instead. You need to de-stress. Turn on the music and dance. Release and let go, because worrying isn't fixing it. Let the universe handle it. If you've done everything you know to do that's in your power and there's nothing more you can do, that's when you have to let go and just trust that the universe is guiding and directing you and handling the situation, okay? This is a stone, celestite, that will help you to do that. It'll help you soothe your soul, release, and let go. Tarot wants to support this energy. The Ten of Wands. This is something you've been working hard at that is now a burden. This is another sign you need to let it go. Because maybe the way you're pushing to get something done, those wands are blocking her view. There's another perspective. There's something you can't see. Another way of getting something done. Then you have Judgment, which is a major arcana that's front and center for you here in the center of your week. So looking up. The people are at the bottom and looking above, right? The universe. The universe is guiding you and handling the situation is what I'm picking up here. And then they have another major arcana, which is the Chariot that's come in. And this will be movement towards the right direction. This will be taking you in the right direction. This is more energy from the universe saying, you're overburdened here. You need to release. There's going to be choice, judgment made in your favor to get you going and move you in the direction you need to go in, okay? All of these are saying that to me. And with you having two major arcanas, there's a shift, an energy shift that's taking place that's above, right? Major arcanas are before you get to, it's the story of the Fool and his journey, but it's before you get to all the court cards and the other cards that come behind that. These are the ones that are major ones above that. And they're the ones that shift and change the energy in a big way. And you have two of them. So just know things are going to work out with this, but you need to release here. This is something, this is your first card that's popped up. This is either your immediate past or current future that you've stepped into this week, the beginning of your week. And the energy with this Ten of Wands, you're overburdened and your back is hunched over in pain as you try to move. You're carrying something so large you can't even see what's right in front of you. Take a long, hard look at how you're spending your time and your energy. You're not managing it well, and it's burning you out. So now may be the time to find some support. Like I said, if you've done all you can and there's nothing more you can do, you need to ask for help, or you need to let go and let the universe handle it. And I do believe that the universe is stepping in, because it was the first card that popped up, trust the direction that is sending you in, right? And then you have two major arcana, the first one being Judgment. And Judgment comes in and she's telling you, pay attention to this, okay? At points in your life, or our lives, we can feel like there's something pulling us to change. Judgment calls down to us in the form of a benevolent angel and presents us with the crossroads on her banner. As humans, we aren't alone in the world, but surrounded by others struggling, each in their own way. And through compassion, love, and a desire to be better people, we reach up towards this lofty goal of self-actualization to enrich the world and others around us. So only through responding to the call can we become truly alive. It's not about judging others, but judging yourself. There are times to be kind to yourself, and then there are times for some tough love. Now is one of those times. There's an important change needed for you to reach new heights. But you're prepared. Your past self is behind you, and the future calls. So examine yourself and your choices honestly. Is this the best you? Whatever it is that you are up against, that you're fighting against, right? With this Ten of Wands energy first, it's become a burden now. And there's possibly some acceptance that you have to come to, a realization, right? Self-actualization, that you have to come to terms with. The way you're doing something isn't working. You need to ask for help. You need to step back and really look at yourself and how you see the situation, and be honest with yourself about the outcome that you want and how you're going about it. If this is a job, a relationship with either your companion or your spouse, your kids, there's something that is burdening you that you're up against, and you're not going about it the right way. And you're putting a lot of effort in the wrong direction. And you need to step back and take a look at it and be honest with yourself, is what this card is telling you about how you're handling something. This is Judgment. And the universe, ultimately, like I was saying, this is your present current energy in the middle here, the middle of your week, is going to help guide you in the right direction, is going to give you the insight, the wisdom that you need to make a choice, right? To do the right thing. But you first need to recognize that and then ask for it. Pray about it, meditate, then ask for the guidance, ask for the help. Once you realize where you're in fault, we all have to be honest with ourselves at some point. And if you are doing something that is not producing the outcome, if you're working, and it's not producing the outcome that you want, then this is telling you to step back and reassess, look at yourself and be honest about how you're going about it. What is it doing to affect others? And is it the best outcome for all, including yourself? Okay, Judgment is about the fairness, being fair. Once you get out of that, or once you realize that, and you ask for the help from your ancestors, angels, and guides, because that's what she is. She has this X on this banner here, right, in her arms, letting you know she's gonna do what's right. So if you're wrong, this big red X here, it's kind of, to me, it's saying, no, you're not going about it the right way. Let me show you a better way. And all these people are looking up to her for help, right? They want to resolve the issue. They want to get the help. You need to resolve this issue and get the help that you need here. And behind it is the Chariot, which is your next major arcana. And I believe once you get it, you'll realize what you need to do, and you'll move in the right direction swiftly. Your motorcycles are fast paced, right? So once you get the answers you need, you'll be able to move in the right direction quickly. The energy of the Chariot. She rules everything around her, and the Chariot rides in on a silver gleaming motorcycle, ready for battle. She's got her leather armor to protect her. Her crown points towards the sky, and she's connected to nature, to her emotions, and to the stable ground beneath her. The Chariot has worked hard to balance everything in her life perfectly. Everything is in its right place and under her control. Victory might not be easy, but she'll win in the end. It's time to be a boss and get things done. So put on your most baddest leather jacket, your toughest boots, and get ready for the fight. Fight for yourself and don't give up, and don't let anyone run you off the road. It's probably going to take a bit of force and mental energy, but you're confident and you're powerful. You prepared for this. Victory is yours. So once you go within, do that introspection, get out of this working hard at it this way, go within, ask for the guidance you need, get help from this angel here, right, or your ancestors to show you the right way. You're going to move fast towards the victory. You're going to move fast towards your goal, but the right way this time, and getting it done. Trusting the universe to guide you and guide your direction. Your numbers so far, you have a 10, you have a 20, and this is a 7 with the Chariot. Angels and ancestors are supporting it with spring. See your seeds grow. Again, whatever you've been working hard at here, right? She's got all these wands with these little buds on them at the top there, right? She's been working really hard. And this is springtime, which is one of the 4 seasons. It's a core, stable season, right? We have spring, summer, winter, fall, or fall, winter, right? Well, there's buds on this spring, just like there's buds on this, where she's been working really hard. So you've been putting in a lot of work, probably in this past spring, and you haven't really seen the results that you wanted. Well, right behind the Chariot here is saying, hey, you're moving fast in the right direction now because your seeds are going to grow from what you've already put in work on, because you've gotten the insight that you need to move forward. This is about embracing the change that's on the horizon and allowing your dreams to become reality. Spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of hibernation, and flowers are pushing up through the soil, and the days are getting lighter and brighter. The spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are highly fertile beings, and so their medicine can bring dreams to life. You are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, inspirations, and projects. When this card appears, you're moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a way you've never done before. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth. And if you're starting something new, prepare for a major expansion in your life and soul. When this card arrives in your spread, it is also an indication that the coming spring will usher in important energies with regards to your question and intentions. Well, we just left spring. We're in summer now. So this is speaking to the seeds that you've already sown that are going to grow. Whatever you've been working on this past spring, it's going to grow. Now, it can take as long as a year where you won't see a result from it until next spring. But that's not the energy I'm picking up, because with the Chariot being right behind it, it's going to move fast. This is adding swiftness to these seeds you've already planted, right? Things are going to be blossoming and growing for you now. Whatever it is you did this past spring, you weren't seeing the results right away, right? That's that same spring energy at the very beginning that you were like pushing, 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 so much so you have 10 wands of this, right? Pushing to get something done. You needed to see it from a different perspective and make it be balanced and just for everyone, including yourself, allowing guidance from the universe to come in. And now it's swift moving energy that you're going to see your seeds grow, and you're going to see them grow fast. Motorcycles are very fast, right? And in the right direction. And it could be, you know, this is a card of Cancer. I don't know if Cancer is involved, if it's in a relationship. With this also being fertile, and I have to say that, it could be something speaking to a pregnancy as well. Okay? Just be aware of that. especially with the rabbit. With your numbers being a 10, a 20, and 7, here it is, you have this 9 of fire, which is like the 9 of wands. Right? And the 9 of wands would be right before this 10 of wands, but let me get you the words that correlate with the 9 of clubs. And it's just like the sun card, which is wonderful. Sun card in tarot is full of happiness. Like I said, this past spring, whatever it was you put work in on, you're going to see the abundance come out of it now. It's growing. You're going to see that result that you were working so hard towards, right? With this sun card. And it also means clarity, simplicity, and a new life. So whatever it is that you put your energy into is going to make life simple, and it's a new endeavor and something you'll be able to flourish in, because the sun card is just full of joy and happiness, where things are flourishing and growing. Okay, so very good energy. You just need to see something from a different perspective to help you get the clarity you need to move forward on what you've already put your energy into, okay? So I hope this resonates with you. If so, leave me a comment. I'd like to know, as well as click the like and the share. Please share my channel. Subscribe to the channel as well, and click the bell so you can be notified as I upload weekly for you guys. And if you've taken the time to donate to this channel in any way, I want to say thank you, and I pray that that be multiplied back to you tenfold. There's a link in the description box to do that if you'd like to leave a love donation or offering. It will always go back into this platform. Also, I am starting to do personal readings for you guys via email, and I will have that information in the description box below for you as well, okay? Thank you again, Taurus, for taking the time to tune in, and I hope to see you again here next week. Be well. Okay, Virgo, let's see what the universe has for you this week. When I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Aligning yourself with the universe will bring you peace. So stay connected, meditate. Wounded healer is coming for you this week from Native Spirit. The wounded healer. So the energy from Native Spirit on wounded healer is about healing energy. Vitality and life force energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, and you provide healing for others even if you're not conscious of it. Whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues, and no matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true, the cracks can be where the light enters the soul. But Native Spirit wants you to know that the wounded healer is a tradition in Native cultures that asserts that some of the greatest healers are those who have gone through hardships and survived, who have been wounded and healed. And it's believed that these individuals can provide great solace and can instigate profound healing for others. You have been wounded in your life, or you have gone through challenges or challenging times, but the roots go deepest where the wind blows the strongest. You are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. Healing energy is surging through you. And whatever in your life needs healing is being addressed on the inner realms. Your strength lies in the difficulties that you've overcome. Your journey for the week, Virgo, is to list each of your wounds or challenges from the past. And then next to each one, write down what came out of that situation that was of a benefit. And additionally, repeat again and again that I am a healer and I am healed, so be it. And this is about you using your past experiences in life, challenges and things that you've overcome to help others, those around you, people you encounter, because you've lived that challenge and overcome it, and you've learned that lesson, and you can help others with their journey, right? They're going through a similar challenge, or they're going through the exact same thing that you went through, which is why you're called, in this card, it's called a wounded healer, because this is someone who has survived the heartaches, the challenges, the setbacks of life. And you're able to give others insight so that their life journey won't be as hard. And this is what this energy, this card is about. And that helps you to align with the universe as well, because, you know, we're here to help each other. And if you can help someone grow through something that you've already experienced, you know, that's what it's all about. As parents, we do that, right? We try to make our children's lives easier for them, because there's things that we've gone through and we know how hard it is. So we do what we can to help them avoid those rocks in the stream. Well, you can do the same thing with siblings, with friends, with coworkers, neighbors, you know, people you encounter on a day-to-day. If you see them struggling with something that you've already overcome, it's an unspoken duty, you know, that the universe expects us to help each other. That's what it's about, the collective, right? So this is what Native Spirit has come in to say to you this week. So take some time to assess people in your life. If someone says something that you know you've already had to overcome and you can give them words of wisdom, then do that, okay? Just support someone else so that they can get through a struggle that possibly you've already overcome. Your crystal for this week is labradorite, seeing the magic, or see the magic, this is a beautiful stone. I have a piece here. This is labradorite in its rough stage. It's not polished yet, but this energy helps you to connect with your intuition and the unseen. It's a very good stone for that. So labradorites come in this week to tell you there is magic all around you. If you lift your gaze from your everyday path, you will find it around every corner. It is in the beauty of a rainbow, the mystery of the stars, a hug from a friend, and the innocence of a child's laugh. So open your eyes to the many miracles along life's journey. Be a participant in the world around you. Believe in divine timing and put your full trust in life's plan. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Take a look around you and you'll find your North Star, guiding the way toward your destiny. Core questions for you this week, Virgo. If you could make a wish, what would you wish for? And what was the last sign you received to let you know you're on the right path? Your affirmation for the week is, there is magic all around supporting me. And then pay attention to the signs from the universe that show up in your life, letting you know you're exactly where you need to be. Labradorite is a great stone to help you connect with intuition and seeing what we know as magic around us. You getting in alignment with love in the universe is also going to help you this week. Take some time to go within and meditate. Pay attention to your surroundings. Again, with Wounded Healer coming up, you have some wisdom, some insight. And look at the colors. Both of these cards, very similar. You have some wisdom and some insight that can help someone around you. So pay attention. And this even mentioned to pay attention to surroundings and people in your life. Particularly family members. It could be someone you can help. That's what I'm picking up. Tarot wants to support that with the Emperor. So this authority. This is a major arcana already at the beginning of your week. You have this Nine of Wands, which is fighting to keep what you already have. And then the Eight of Wands. So some information coming in swiftly and quickly to you this week with that motorcycle. And it could be through email or a phone call, something like that. It's going to come in really fast. You're going to get a message coming to you this week. So the very beginning of your week, sitting in this seat of authority is the Emperor, which is your major arcana overall energy for the whole week. Boundaries and structure make us feel safe, and the Emperor is full of authority and creates a world full of rules and laws. And she's a comforting answer to the chaos of the natural world, but she's rigid and uncompromising on her stony throne. She requires logic and reason above all else, and she's unafraid to lead and take the reins to shape the world around her. Though she lords over a powerful grand cityscape, the river of life has slowed to a trickle behind her. I don't know if you can see that. Protect yourself if you need to, and don't allow others to walk all over you. And don't be afraid to stand up and take charge and force change. Logic and reason may be the best approach for a particular problem, and by creating some stability in your life, you may be able to release some anxieties. Don't lose touch with your compassion, though. Stubbornness and stoicism will not always be the best answer. So this is you sitting in authority and abiding by the rules and making sure that others do. A little restrictive to the point where it cuts off the flow. So you want to be mindful of that. Sitting on the stony throne to the point where, there's a trickle of water, right? So if you squeeze a hose too tight, that's what happens. You may have to release a little. Take a look around. Let go, ease up some. Yes, there's rules and regulations and things that need to be followed. And yes, Virgo, you guys are perfectionists and you want it done that way. You may need to ease up a little bit to allow things to flow. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. This is you standing in authority and making sure whatever this problem is or something that might be coming up, just face it with compassion, okay? Don't be rigid and stoic about it. Be human about how you handle it. That's the advice that I have for you. And that Wounded Healer card saying, take a look at your past experiences and how you've navigated and overcome things, and think about others that might be going through something so that you can help them navigate and overcome their challenge. And that's what that compassion part is about, you not being so stoic and rigid here. Yes, fight for what's yours. Don't let it go. That's what this Nine of Wands is about. It's that fighting energy where you're going to maintain your position, your authority. This is this Nine of Wands energy that's also come in for you this week. And it's front and center, right, in the middle of the week. So you've got some fighting gear ready for and your wands are all stacked neatly in a wall of defense backing you up. And you're prepared for a good fight. It's time to wrap those knuckles and get dirty. And there's a battle ahead, so don't compromise. You have the strength and courage to stand your ground and defend what you've built. Like I said, this is you defending your seat, your authority. There's nothing wrong with that. This is another hint at the Wounded Healer energy, because she's got a bandage wrapped around her head. And there's 9 wands there. So she's been through some tasks, some trials and challenges. She knows what it is to fight for herself and stand her ground. And this is your energy this week that's come in. Again, remember the compassion. Remember that you've experienced some things that you can help others get through. And behind this is the 8 of Wands. And this is about you fly across the desert fast, looking to the horizon, and the wands speeding along the sky above you. You can see all these wands in the sky here. And it's time to stop sitting around. You've got to take action and go, 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 and rev the engine and stop wasting time, because you've got things to do, people to see, and places to go. Because you're going to get some information. Something's going to come in where you're going to have to act on it swiftly. And when it reveals itself, just remember, if you are in authority, which it shows that you are, and there are people working for you, and you need to motivate people, use compassion. Yes, stick by the rules and all that, but be compassionate about how you push people and what it is that you want to get done, okay? Your numbers so far with the Emperor is a 4. This is a 9. This is an 8. Angels and ancestors are coming in with the Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. I've been picking that up about compassion and having feelings towards, or take note of other people's feelings. This is water energy here that's coming in, this Water Guardian, to help, because there's so much fire, fire, fire. You need to put some of that fire, cool the flame down, right? You need to be able to connect with your emotions and not be this stoic, authoritative figure. Yes, fight for your keeping your position and being an authority, but be compassionate, as far as a wounded healer. Same colors again, right? Pay attention to your emotions this week and how you handle people. Just This water guardian from the ancestors has come in, and she's saying to you to take time to understand how you really feel. And know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. So it's encouraging you to tap into your sensitivity and your feelings. And it could be that wounded healer energy is what makes you have this fighting drive because you've been hurt in the past or something that you've had to overcome, so it puts you in this fight mode. Pay attention to your emotions, okay? Water is the element that's in your blood, in your tears, and your flesh. And the water guardian represents the angels of water who can help you dive within to understand the depth of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you to see that your emotions aren't just the feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. And through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the messages that these have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. So going deep and tapping within something that possibly you've stored away, some feeling, something may surge up. And it could be this message may surge in you, right? This message or whatever you get saying go, 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 this might tap into something that, is from the past, from that wounded energy that may resurface something in you. Okay, be aware of that. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they're joyous or sad. They're all powerful messages that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive and psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. So don't ignore your feelings, your emotions. Don't try to push them away. Don't try to, cover them up or drown them to where you don't feel them anymore, right? Push them down where you just ignore them. Don't do that. If something comes in this week and it taps you or taps a previous feeling or emotion you had in the past during this energy, because, this card, I pay attention to the time sequence, right? These are the cards that come out first. So it's like past energy is what I'm picking up here. That there's something you thought you healed from, and this is a message that's going to come in and bring that back. Okay? Don't ignore it this time. Deal with it so that you can overcome it. At the same time, if you are in a seat of authority, tap into your emotions and be compassionate this week. And especially if it's about getting work done. Again, a message of something getting done. Fighting to keep your seat of authority, but do it with feeling and compassion. Okay? It's two separate messages. I know this is a general energy reading for the collective. But there's two things coming in at once here for this. And you also tapping into your emotions is you aligning with the universe so that your peace won't be disrupted. You need to make sure that you are tapped in this week emotionally. Okay, take some time to do that. Ancestors have come in to encourage you with that. The numbers again, you have 4, a 9, and an 8. Additional number is, here it is, another, this King of Fire, more fire energy, and another king sitting on the throne in authority. And this is the last card in your spread. And the words that correlate with that, this is like the magician. So this is you mastering everything finally and being able to use this skill, your skill set, for transformation, which I really believe is the end of your healing journey. It's something that you, as a wounded warrior, wounded healer, that you've gone through. And I know this is more like a cartoon picture, but the colors are very similar. You have the blues and the browns, green and the land. All this is very similar energy of you finally healing from something. So there may be some news that comes in, I really believe, for you this week that's going to help this transformation, this final healing transformation that you're going to be going through. You will remain in your authority though, because this is another king, just like this one. So all of this is a good thing. Yes, you have the fighting spirit to keep your seat You're going to get this message. Use your emotions. Tap into that emotional, whatever comes up, whatever it is, so that you can heal and move forward and transform with skill and be the magician that you are, okay? The magician basically is able to be an alchemist and wield all of the elements and shoot it through a magic wand to accomplish what she wants, her goals in life. So once you've done this final step in your healing, you have that magician energy, okay? And sitting in authority. It's good energy for you, Virgo. You just have to get through this week. Okay? I hope this resonates and I hope it helps you. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear how it goes. Also click the like and the share button. Subscribe to my channel and click the bell so that you can be notified when I upload your next energy reading. I do them weekly. If you have taken the time to donate and support the channel, I really appreciate that. And I pray that it be multiplied back to you tenfold. You know that I will use it for this platform. Also, I've decided to start doing personal private readings for you guys via email. And the information for you to request that is in the link and in the description box below, okay? Again, thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you again here next week, Virgo. Be well. Okay, Capricorn, let's take a look and see what universe has to say to you this week. I am the dreamer of my dream, which you are. What you focus on and put your thoughts into become your reality. Life is but a dream that we are all living. Native Spirit is supporting that with your ancestors. Very nice. Always nice when they show up. So ancestors are coming this week through Native Spirit to say wisdom is blossoming. And even if there are unsettling situations in your life, there's a reason for it. And much good will occur as a result. Your ancestors are sending you incredible support to fulfill your dreams. So be aware of the coincidences, signs, and synchronicities around you. And watch for messages from your forebears. No matter what's occurring on the surface of your life, your prayers are being answered in mysterious ways beyond your awareness. Native Spirit wants you to know that there's wisdom that dwells deep within yourselves that's a spiritual bequest from your ancestors. And this wisdom has come not only from your forebears' joyous, carefree times, it has also bloomed from their failures, their deflated dreams, and seemingly wrong turns in life. Part of their message to you is to cherish every experience, for all of it will deepen your wisdom, compassion, and understanding, as it did theirs. And also know that there's an innate wisdom within you, always. It's simply a matter of turning within in order to access it. Native people always call on their ancestors for support. To ask for their help is to walk the native path. And sometimes you may be so focused on what's outside you that you forget that wisdom is available to you from the spirit of your ancestors. So be willing to ask, for they want to support you. And your journey for the week, Capricorn, is to imagine that you're traveling back in time to communicate and connect with a gathering of your ancestors. And on this meditation journey, there might be one or two particular forebears who seem to reach out to you. And this could also represent different times in your life too, okay? So give thanks for their support. And the more gratitude you have for their help, the more they send you blessings and guidance. This is true. If you acknowledge them and you take the time to speak to your ancestors, even if you don't know them by name, you know that they're in your lineage, in your bloodline, and you take the time to acknowledge them, they start to communicate more with you because they recognize that you understand they're there. We are flesh right now, but spirit is what lives in us. And when you leave this flesh, this avatar, this body behind, the energy, which is your spirit, your soul, lives on. It doesn't die. It just transfers or transcends into another dimension or another avatar. which we know is birth, right? Childbirth. And that line, that lineage of ancestry is tapped for however many millions of years that your family line has been coming here. All of that is in your DNA. All of those lessons, all of those messages of defeats, failures, accomplishments, all of that is within your DNA. You take the time to tap in, meditate, go within, use your third eye, talk to your higher self. This is why we pray, right? You're speaking to your higher self, the God in you, your ancestors, your spirit. Take some time to connect with them. They will give you the answers that you need. A lot of times they come to you in your dreams, which, you know, the very first card, I am the dreamer of my dream. Your ancestors will visit you there too. Why? Because they don't need a physical body to communicate with you there. And they do things here, but you have to really be paying attention in this physical realm to hear from them. It could be numbers that are in sequence. It could be triple digits or quadruple digits, right? You see 1111 or 1212. Or pay attention to your thoughts and what you're doing when you see those double numbers like that, those triple numbers. That's a message from your spirit, from your ancestors saying something to you. Hey, yeah, you're headed in the right direction, right? You see those numbers as you're applying for a job and you just submitted the application and you look at the clock and it's 11:11. Or you'll get a message from a person, that maybe a stranger that you don't even know, but they say something that reminds you of your grandmother or your granddad, right? They say something and that's what they used to say or how they used to say it. That's a message. They're reaching out to you from the unseen to communicate with you. And the more you tap into that and connect with that, the more they'll do it. And that's kind of like you getting the answers to a test, right? This journey that we're on in life is we're all learning as we go through these things. Your ancestors have been through that. And they can reach out and help you from the other side if you're paying attention, where you're getting, you know, answers to help you overcome a challenge that normally would have taken you who knows how long to figure out. But because they've been there and they've done that and you're connected to them, they can get that message to you to help you get through it easier, or possibly not even have to face the challenge at all because you see it for what it is and you say, oh, I'm not going that way, right? So these are the kind of things that your ancestors do for you. And it's so important to know them and to communicate with them. Just because you don't know their name or you can't physically see them anymore doesn't mean they're not there and doesn't mean they're not willing to help. That is the importance of knowing them, okay? Native Spirit has come in this week to tell you, tap in and speak to your ancestors. Very good energy. Your crystal is angelite. Or angelite. Support is all around you. This is more confirmation affirming that they are with you. Okay? Support is all around you. Pay attention. There are signs that they're getting to you that you possibly need to be paying attention to and pick up on that you haven't seen. And even in your dreams, with this first card being the dreamer of your dreams, they're talking to you in your dreams. So your crystal that's come up for you, the energy for this week, is angelite, letting you know that support is all around you and you're not alone. Help and support are always available to you, whether through your friends, family, or guardian angels. Ancestors is what they are. Stay open to receiving that comforting energy and allow others into your life. Reach out when you need your community by your side. Not all of us are comfortable asking for assistance, but trust that others want to help and in fact are often grateful to do so. It's okay to accept, even create, the support system you need and deserve. Even the strongest among us have moments of vulnerability, and there's strength in allowing yourself to receive comfort and grow from a place of acceptance. So the next time someone extends a helping hand, take it with grace and gratitude. Your core questions for the week, Capricorn: when was the last time you offered help? And when was the last time you asked for help? Do you feel deserving of support? Your affirmation for this week is support is all around me. And then practice asking for help from a friend, a family member, or guardian angels, or your ancestors, even for the smallest task. And it could just be you're trying to make a decision about something, right? And all you have to do is say, hey, you're on the fence or you don't know which way to go. Hey, say a prayer, angels, ancestors. I need you guys to give me some insight, some guidance on which way to go with this, right? When you pray at night, say it before you go to sleep. And they'll either visit you in your dreams with an answer, or once you wake up, you'll get the answer. You have to be paying attention and be able to recall your dreams to take the answer with you. So when you come back here to this dimension, you have the answer. And if you're having trouble remembering your dreams, then, ask them to give you the message while you're awake. That way you can get it, and it might be an epiphany in the shower. It could be, you hear a message on the radio pertaining to exactly the question you asked. That kind of thing. That's what you need to be paying attention to. Well, angelite is a crystal that will help you to, tap into knowing that you have support all around you. Tarot wants to support this with death. So you're transforming, you're coming to the end of something and getting ready to move into something new. This death card, it looks ominous, but it's actually transforming, okay? You're coming in, you're leaving something and coming into something better. You have the High Priestess, where you're going to be gathering more information and insight on something. Good energy, though. Something more you need to learn. You need to be still and learn something. And Knight of Wands, fire energy, getting it going, coming in hot, moving forward, okay? So whatever you learn, you'll be able to move forward with swiftness. But you have two major arcana that have come in for you this week, right? At the very beginning, the death of something where you're moving on and transforming. And then you're in this new place where you need to get some more insight, some more information with the High Priestess. So right at the beginning of your week, or possibly your recent past, the energy of the Death card has come in. And Death comes for us all, and she comes on a plain horse dressed in black leather, a skull bandana, hinting at our inevitable end. And death is light and dark, truly and deeply a part of life. The queen tries to fight it and fails, and the old woman is wise and is ready to greet it without fear. The young woman can't even bear to think about it at all and turns away, pretending that it's not there. And the little girl is bright-eyed and innocent, and she doesn't even understand why she would be afraid. Death is eternal and unescapable and necessary. And in this image, there's all these images of these three different stages in life is how I look at it with the women there. One's old, you have one that's young, one that's riding high in life, and you have this new child who hasn't really experienced anything yet. You don't have to let death control your life. Death is the moment of letting go. Maybe there's a memory that haunts you, or a thing you desperately want to believe about yourself and will into existence. So if you can let it die, you'll finally be able to change into someone better and new. Rebirth can follow tough changes. And this is just you realizing some things and shifting and transcending into something better. Yes, this is death, the end of something, right? At whatever stage you are in life, whether you're young, you're old, or you're riding high, something's changing. You come to this epiphany, this knowing. Or maybe something is coming to an end, and because you just had angelite, your ancestors, you need some help, you need some guidance. So this is a dark image of something coming to an end, but if you look in the background, there's these two pillars right here with light, bright light, which is where you're headed next to help you come out of this darkness and go into the light, something better. You're realizing something, or something's going to come to an end and you're going to realize it. Either way, either you're going to let go or it's going to come to an end regardless, but it's going to put you in this next energy of the High Priestess, which is the other major arcana that's come in for you this week. And that one is, you know, front and center. And the energy of this High Priestess. And there are deep secrets and many mysteries in life. And the High Priestess knows the path toward them. She sits on her throne with her laptop full of secret knowledge and wisdom, pensive but inviting, and behind her a veil of pomegranates, which suggests the desire for answers is there. But we may not be ready to lift the veil of the mysteries. This is coming right behind the Death card, right? Something probably being revealed that you didn't want to see, but it's coming to the end of something. The moon, which is also the unseen, right? The moon reveals things. At her feet seeks to awaken our unconscious and open us up to hidden things and the strangest parts of existing. Yeah, something definitely is being revealed to you this week, okay? Capricorn, pay attention. And it could be coming from your ancestors as a message. Be still. Sometimes the greatest power comes in knowing that you do not know anything. You've come up against the truth that more self-knowledge is needed, and it's time to reflect in order for you to grow. Explore your subconscious through meditation, through tarot itself, and through study. It's not time to make big decisions right now. And no, it isn't. With all of this happening, you know, this is major arcana energy and sudden changes. You do need to go within and meditate, get some guidance from your ancestors, and figure out the order and the next step, okay? Something's being revealed to you that maybe you hadn't seen or you weren't aware of. And with this moon underneath her and death right before it, it's something that you're not expecting. I think it's just going to bring light to something that is done and over with, or maybe not that it has to be such a major thing, right? But it is something that's going to affect you. I get the energy of possibly she's at work or at school with this laptop, and there could be something going on behind the scenes you're not aware of, okay? That it's going to affect you and put a swift change, something where it's going to change. You don't need to do anything yet. Once you get this information and it's revealed, you have this Knight of Wands that's right behind her, where it's fire energy, right? Get going, get moving. It's going to be really swift, something you're going to need to act on in order for you to move forward from this to that. You know, you have the white horse, this pale horse, it's death, and then you have him on this horse with this wand where he's going to be moving swiftly. The Knight of Wands is all action and doesn't spare any time to stop and think. They pursue their goals singularly and recklessly, and their unstoppable passion is inspiring, but it will come with risk. If this Knight is you, it's time to be bold and seize the crazy opportunity that's in front of you. It won't stick around for long. Enjoy this feeling of total confidence in yourself, but just be aware that there can be unforeseen consequences for acting too impulsively. Which is why this energy from High Priestess said to be still and wait and gather more information before you act. If you act too swift, it may not have the outcome that you want, okay? You are going to have to act on something, but make sure you have all the information you need first. Whatever is being revealed to you is going to require action. So this is why ancestors have come in and said, hey, talk to us. We'll help you with whatever it is you have to decide on here. Once this is revealed, so you can have that answer from them and move quick and jump on the opportunity, whatever it is. Death card is 13, 3 and 1 is 4. The High Priestess card is a 2, and the Knight doesn't have a number, so you have the breakdown of this is a 4, you have a 2. Angels and ancestors are coming with the moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Here's this moon energy again, where something's being revealed to you, and you need to tap in and talk to them so they can help you, okay? Intuitive messages coming in with this moon energy from your ancestors who've already presented themselves there and said that they're here to support you, that they're all around you to help you with whatever this is. She's sitting on a moon, So your intuition, you need to really be tapped in and paying attention this week. The moon energy from your ancestors. The energy is saying to you, use your intuition and practice discernment. See through illusions and blockages. The moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and the energy of receiving. If the sun is God, the moon is the goddess, and so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often come and go in waves, and to somewhat interesting behavior. So when the moon appears in a reading, you're often being told that not everything is as it seems. The moon has a dark side and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. This is more of that revealing energy, that something's going to be revealed to you this week, okay? Lunar energies are surrounding your life and allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so take note of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your soul and your angels, who are your ancestors. And the moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. And if so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed. The moon has no secrets and she reveals all. And I picked that up here. You're heading into the light. Something's going to be revealed to you, this dark energy, but there's this light back here, right? So something is going to be shown to you this week, and you're going to pay attention to it. Your intuition is going to guide you and help you to see something, with all of these energies having that same revealing of light and this moon energy. Pay attention to around the moon cycles, right? That's when a lot of things get revealed. This one happens to be a full moon. So there's full moon energy that you need to pay attention to. You need to do that. And there is a full moon this week on the 24th. Something will be revealed to you that you'll have to act swiftly on. So pay attention to that, okay? And speak with your ancestors for guidance. Numbers, again, 13, which reduces to a 4. You have a 2. And this is the King of Diamonds, which is earth energy. It's like the King of Pentacles here, I believe. Or King of Coins. But the words that correlate with the King of Diamonds for you over your week is generosity, happiness found in nature or spirituality. This is the final card of your spread this week, which is the King of Diamonds. And generosity is something that, you'll obviously be able to provide, meaning King of Diamonds here. And happiness will be found in nature or spirituality. So you're tapping into your intuition and spirituality, and speaking to your ancestors will bring you that happiness. The answer that you need is what I pick up here. It's not bad energy at all. You have all the help you need around you, Capricorn. You just need to tap in, okay? And remember to gain insight and get information before you move swiftly on an opportunity that presents itself to you, okay? You will have to act fast, so you need that knowledge. This is why it's important for you to speak with your ancestors and use your intuition so you can make a swift decision when it comes, okay? You'll be fine. Something will be revealed to help you put an end to something and move on to something better is what I'm getting. That will be provide you with enough to be generous and happy. Pay attention to around the full moon, before and after, okay? So the 24th and the 25th in there is where the full moon is for you, for all of us, but you need to pay attention to that this week. Please leave me a comment. I'd like to hear what happens. If any of this has resonated with you, go ahead and click the like and the share. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload these energies for you guys weekly. If you've already donated to the channel, thank you so much. I pray that be multiplied back to you tenfold. There's a link in the description box to do that if you should decide to. Just know it'll go right back into this platform so that I can continue to do this for you guys. I've also included information in the description box below for personal readings. Follow those instructions and I will be more than happy to do a reading for you and get it to you via email, okay? Thank you again for tuning in this week, Capricorn, and hope to see you again next week. Be well.